All right, I'm back at it again. So now, uh, okay, so you see what you say right here, key off for 3 seconds, and also say no changes, written finished, right? So you would think when you say key off for 3 seconds, turn off for 3 seconds, which they say all you got to do is unplug here. You would think that take it off for 3 seconds and put it back on. That's not what it means. Pretty much when you take it off, just take it off, the program is completed, and that's the thing about it. There wasn't a worry about everything as to what's changes that was made. Changes was made, that the guy, when I spoke to him today, he said like, oh, he wasn't aware that of that in the end, because I asked him, what do you do? Because if you read that, he said take off for 3 seconds. Anyone with a right mind gonna connect it back, because they say take off for 3 seconds, but that doesn't what it means. Take it off and leave it off. So that's the thing. If I had to be the one doing this, doing the directions for these things, I'd have done it differently. I mean, which would have been a little bit more easier, but I think sometimes people make it more complicated. So the thing is, I'm at the end part of this, right? But this what would have been like right here. This one, you're gonna put this one on first, make sure it's in there properly and it locks in, and you go in the reverse way that you had it at first, towards where it was. Make sure it's in there. Pull this out this way. Hear that little click, then you're in properly once you hear that click. So you're going from, like I said, from your, go back right here. Heard that? Everything is in. So now the thing about it is, from that point you don't have to do anything else, from what was told to me. So if I had to do a direction on it as to what to do, personally, I would have said pretty much you'll come in here, you do your tunes, you choose what you want, and then it's going to get to the point and say connect to your ECU. From that point, you unplug here, from the ODB, you turn your power off and you take it off. From after that, like I say, it's going to tell you connect to the ECU. So from that point, you come in here, and then, like I did, took off from here to this one, and then that one. That's how you take it off at first, and then when you put it back, see, I'm double checking, making sure everything's still firm in there. And when you're getting ready to put it back, you put it back, from this side, this one, and this one, reverse of the way you took it off. And then from that point, everything's supposed to be there. But I think part of their directions, I don't think they give it like in a way that to fully 100% understand. So you don't have to come back in here and plug into anything once you finish from under the hood. So what was told to me that all I'm supposed to do now, which I'll probably still get some codes, and they say that you will you could clear the codes. I know I had some codes before, but let's see what we got. Wow, okay. Only thing I got right here is just my hood that's open right here, which I'll close that. But as far as any other codes, I'm not seeing any other codes for now. Everything is clear. I think it's more of the direction that was given on the stuff, and what it is like, being that they upgraded some things and they never changed certain of the what to do and how it's done, because that was the confusing part about it. When you sit down there and say, okay, from take it off for 3 seconds, and on some of the videos that I've seen, it'll tell you that when you say turn off the ignition, you unplug that, because, but at the same time, it's kind of confusing, because the guy who did the video is pretty much saying, oh, you don't have to go inside and turn on and turn off your ignition. It's from right there, and some of the mistakes, is that if you leave the power on, your ignition on, and then you go on at the hood and do the other part, it's kind of confusing. So that has to be completely off. So then when you get here and you find the tune that you want, and it tells you connect to the ECU, you then power off. You turn your power off. From that part, then you go outside on your ECU to go ahead and do your disconnecting and so forth. But so like I said, from that point, you take off from right here, right here, right here. You plug into right here. You put your power and your ground on, and then you're going to see everything is going to tell you, you're going to go back to almost the same sequence like you started to programming. It's going to ask you, is you connected to the ECU? You press continue. Then you go back, it's going to take you to programming. You're still choosing the program the tune that you want, and it's going to count like it was showing. And when it's done, the part that says take off for 3 seconds, you don't need to. Once you unplug it, you're done there. You have nothing else to do. So for now, I'll test it out after. But as for now, pretty truck, yeah. But as for now, everything seems to be going good. He did tell me there is a way to actually he did send back, he rewrote my tune. Now I have my I could see the stock tune on there, so I don't have to. He said there is a way, even though it's showing you not seeing your stock tune on there, it is there, but there's a way to find it. And I find like that should not be, it should be with the files with everything else, so as for now, like I said, I have no messages up here. I just closed my hood. Let me close the door, and nothing right here. And to be honest, he said don't much worry about this. See, like right now, that's just he said he's going to show crazy numbers on the miles per gallon, because that it still has, it's like starting fresh back over. It have to try to detect the type of fuel that you have, because I have the tune the 87 through 93, because I have 89 in here. But once I go ahead and run my fuel down, I'm gonna go ahead and start running the 93, so I could get a more aggressive pull. But to be honest, I was feeling this, and it's feeling nice with just this tune, but I'm gonna want the 93 tune, so 91, 93. So I'm gonna do my fuel and then switch the charger over, the program, the tune. So as for now, as you can see, it was just done. Again, the simplest way, and I wish this could have been said so much easier. Honestly, this could have said so much easier. You stick your unit into the ODB right there, after you get your tune back. Let it choose what you want. After it tell you that you're ready to plug into your ECU, you then power it off, unplug it, connect the other pieces, go into on the hood, do that part, and then once you say that it's completed, just unplug it and you finish with your whole tune. All right, so take it easy. I'll let y'all know how it goes. As for now, everything is good. I have no check engine light. I have nothing on the dash. I'm pretty happy for now.